Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with some good news in the fact that the warming trend is going to continue for a few more days today. The temperatures have slowed their rise thanks to the arrival of some higher clouds across the area. As of 2 o'clock, we're in the upper 30s at most locations with a few lower 40s out there. Weather pattern, we are still going to be stuck with some rather cold conditions tonight, but not as cold as last night. The only concern could be the possibility for some freezing fog across the area. Here's a look at the HRRR model. Anywhere you see red, that is where it shows the best chance of maybe seeing some issues with fog. So be mindful if you're out and about tomorrow morning early, encounter some fog. Assume that it's going to freeze. At least that moisture will freeze on contact on any surface, including roadways. So even though we have seen a dramatic improvement in travel today, that will only kind of aggravate the situation a little bit tomorrow in those areas where that freezing fog does occur. In the meantime, we're going to be looking at tonight, again, that possibility for the fog. Otherwise, partly cloudy as the clouds that we've seen move into the area today will move out. As we go through the day tomorrow, expect a mix of clouds and sunshine, and the warming trend will continue, especially over the southern half of the area, which will likely see fewer clouds, as we'll see temperatures warm into the 40s and even 50 a possibility in spots. Tomorrow night, we will see the clouds increase across the area, and then moving through Thursday, we will see a mostly cloudy sky. Futurecast shows a little rain possible over the northern sections of the area, but other models show us staying completely dry. So if we see any rain, it likely is not going to be very much the way things look right now. There's no concern right now as far as any wintry weather. Longer range, again, we have another surge of colder air, which is going to be moving into the middle of the country. You can see the center of that cold up in the Midwest. It will arrive here starting on Friday. We will likely see lows dip back down into the teens and lower 20s Saturday. Highs struggling to make it above freezing, if you can believe that. And then this upper level low is going to lift out. Ridging will take its place by early next week, and we'll see the return of some 50s. And then another disturbance will bring our next chance for some rain during the middle part of next week. Right now, no concern about wintry weather, no concern about severe weather, just some beneficial rain, since we do still have some drought conditions out there across the Arctic. That will wrap up as we go into Thursday, and then we'll settle into warmer again as we move into next week. And we could be in the 60s by the time we get to next weekend. In the meantime, rainfall potential from the Blenda model shows that we will see totals that likely will eclipse an inch here over most of the Arctic. That's the areas of green. Areas of yellow indicate 2 inches, which will be a possibility. So again, it looks like pretty close to normal rain, maybe slightly below normal rainfall on the way here for the next 10 days. So tonight, we're going to be looking at a partly cloudy sky, a little bit of fog, a possibility, and assume that it will cause some slick spots if you encounter that fog, especially bridges and overpasses, as temperatures tonight will settle into the low to middle 20s. Tomorrow, we'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine. The warming trend continues. 50 tomorrow in Shreveport, 45 in Texarkana, 48 in Marshall, and 51 degrees in Natchitoches. Your 10-day forecast shows we'll be in the middle 50s Thursday. The colder air begins to arrive on Friday. Only 35 for the high temperature Saturday, but we'll be back up into the middle 50s as soon as Sunday, or I should say Monday. Notice the chance of rain returning to the area during the middle part of next week on Tuesday night, Wednesday. Could linger into Wednesday night, and then we'll start to warm up after that system moves out with temperatures by next Friday up close to 60 degrees.